So that was the ending of that one. Now it is time. You always come back to your apartment. Seems like.
It's good to see you.
Good evening, you two. Welcome home. The time is perfect. Temperature normal. This is the apartment AI, Bliss. Ken, meet Bliss. She's my major domo.
It's good to finally meet you in real life.
Cool, Chief. Hi there, Translucent. Kenzu, a good or bad player and one of the few players in the world who can play for 15 seconds at the 19th level of pain. He's been the most efficient attacker for the last 2 seasons. Ken looked at me, content. He knows everything about me. Intellectual personality. Great choice, Chief. For a drink? Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Well, thanks for the raid, AJ. Enjoy your lurking. Do you like something to drink? Sure, what should we have? For beer? Beer? Yeah, we need to rinse our neurons after what happened in that mushroom on the low city. Let's focus on our next investigation. Did you notice I said our chief? Did you notice those 2 trippy girls in TMP? The ones that were shouting people up? They seem strange. But I talked to them. It turned out they were recruiting people to a clan in a different game. Wait, it gets better. This clan believes in some crazy ass stuff. They're also obsessed with the number 314. I think they're a cult. So you see, he looked at me as though he was waiting for questions. Ask what the tree of knowing. What is the tree of knowing? Well, I'm not sure yet, but I'm really interested in finding out. You see, this goddamn tree is what somebody used to destroy my career. They were never specific about the tree. It's some kind of artifact. Apparently, it only appears once in a while. It's a big deal for them. Say the tree gives them truth and inspiration and sends them signal things. Kinda seems like they get a high a lot. Suspicious, huh? Hopefully not late? No. Never late, right? Hello, heroes. That's what number 314. So what's the deal with them and the number 314? I feel like I've heard something about it before. At first I thought it was just a reference to the number pi, but there's more to it. Gotta say it gives me the creeps. You know, it's like whenever I see this number or even hear something, anything about it, something happens. If I can laugh at me. I'm not. Don't neglect it. You're feeling something. That's a fact. It might just be your emotions, but it might be something else too. Worth investigating, right? That's what I thought. Because you know, Chief, I cannot believe there might be something mystical going on here. It's like when I see 314, it feels like a sign that was put there especially for me. Like it was special. Strange, isn't it? What if the clan knows that I'm interested in them and they reprogram my walk-tail and my lenses? Worth investigating. Okay, I'll find out more about the clan then, huh? What do you know about this clan? They're called a Hun clan. Apparently Hun means book. It's in their emblem, a book in front of a tree. They play MMOs, keep talking about meditation, observations and stuff like that. Even more than about fighting in territories. I mean, you know, Chief, when they fight for real. They know how to play. But as soon as those girls realized I had money, they told me I was special and that my spiritual path leads to the clan. Suspicious, huh? Anybody hired him? Has somebody hired you for this investigation? Not really. I'm working on my own. You do know that game decks get hired, discuss the remuneration with the client, and only then begin their investigation, right? This one's an exception. Well, the second exception. First was harvest time. I hired myself to find out who killed my career. Someone's got to find the culprit. Are you in, Chief? Sure, why not? Alright, this might be too difficult for you to handle on your own. Awesome! You'll be like Good or Bad's team, but in Relium. And in all the other games in the world. Why did you become interested in them? During that game, you know, when I rage quit, those fucking trolls weren't the only thing I saw in that space rip. There was also a tree. I mean, what was that about, right? But when I heard about the clan worships a tree of knowing, I figured it might help me understand. I did some online research and it turns out their sacred tree of knowing looks exactly like the one during the game. That's my lead, Chief. My lead to finding the fuckers that ruined my career. Okay. What it's like to be an esports player. As in a Good or Bad player? Well, you need to be a bit of a masochist. When the pain is at 10, it's like being operated on without anesthesia. At 15, some players start tripping when the endorphins kick in. I can go as far as 19. It's hard to describe. Heaven? Hell? Both at once? They say Peter Crash Cats can go up to 20 thanks to meditation and some other wizardry. Me, I like to feel everything. It turns me on. You seem to know yourself pretty well, kiddo. You're honest. It's impressive. You can lie to others, but not yourself, Chief. So what, you like my Blizz? Go on, ask her a question. Alright, Blitz, what's the more real, matter or information? Matter is a catch-all that describes an illusion. Reality is but an emanation of mathematical rules. Particles are mathematics. It's all information. Ken put his hands around his head, widened his eyes, and pretended that his skull is exploding. He's brilliant. Listen, I see the whole game deck thing really interests you. Would you like to hear more about this job? Sure, Chief. I'm all ears. I guess I'll listen too. Well, it has no benefits really. No pension, no vacation, no sick leave. When there's work, you make money. When there isn't, you starve. Sounds wonderful. Okay. Shh. That's because you're young, but sure. Have a go at it. Just remember what I told you, because what seems wonderful at first might turn out to be a completely different kind of wonder. But it's better to try and find out, I guess. Yeah, something like that. You've done your first detective case. You should be proud of yourself, Ken. Yeah, exactly. It is a trap. Chief, it was amazing. I feel like the king of the world. I think we should always work together. Ken finished talking before I managed to cut in. No problem, Chief. That's why we're a team. Together we're even more awesome than we are two separate. Have a drink. Let's have a drink. I'm not sure I can drive my mobile after all these drinks. Now you can crash here. I'll stay here for the night, Ken. Thanks, something told me you would offer. I hope I can spend the night. this comfy sofa. Can I finish talking before I manage to cut in? On this comfy sofa. Shall I turn on the guest settings? On this comfy sofa? Can I finish talking before I manage to cut in? Next day then, huh? With every new day come new challenges. Okay, let me just refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Ken wanted to meet and talk about this case. We hadn't discussed the time and place though. Oop. Thanks, Ken. Shouldn't he be in here? No answer. I wonder if police knew anything. Warsaw City, my police. And the advertising thrown away. Once installed a gadget in the window that disrupt the sense of such invaders. All it took was a short signal. The drone received an error message that made it return to the shop for inspection. It's time to face reality.
Hey, I never thought we'd be speaking again. But, look, Caroline has become a castaway, okay? Ever since the miscarriage. She's been getting drunk and drugged up and every opportunity and just... Oh, God, I kept trying to find her to pull her out, but she won't listen to me. Last I heard, she was partying in Low City, but I didn't survive down there too well, and I don't think she does either. Please, she isn't cut out to survive there. Please, I'm worried for her. I lost my child. I can't lose Carolina too. I love her with all my heart. Please.
Okay, we gotta take some cam. I have no idea why you turn off your walk-tail. And what are you? Stegosaurus? Smithed Yeti is coming tonight. It's low, really low. The roof of Undercity. I'll be waiting for you. Came across something interesting, but no point talking about it now since you're not there. See ya. Didn't know what he meant by saying that my walk-tail was off. Could have just sensed me, but he sent a text instead. Strange. Oh, it's a weird answering message on the answering machine. And let's put on some music. This control plan, she was the partner AI and analyze the system. PWI had been developing an AI model for the human psyche for quite some time, using the holographic visualizations that looked like brains. Everything seemed fine, but it shouldn't have. There was a surge or failure in the tower. It should have left a sign, but there was nothing. The software truly looked like it was activating it for the very first time. It made no sense. An email from Professor Lockie. Yes, sir. If your interest in my research was more than misguided politeness. I didn't read on. I sent a polite reply to the tune of, due to course, time is short, and wished him all the best. Open email from Rusty Ed's Guild. Johnny R. Guild, you have agreed to receive our email newsletter, which is why this went right into the spam folder. Open email from Bob Zappa. And my life got completely upended. I'm unable to look at my wife after all this. Probably split up. I regret ever meeting you. How do you game deck type sleep at night? Let's see what's else on the news.
Breaking news.
My name is Gina Gord. This is the latest news. Outrage at Nanette's Foundation, the founder of the organization Nanette D, is suspected of forcing children into slave labor. This outrageous activity was operating under the guise of Nanette's Gardens, an activity program for children living in poverty. The program was supposed to combine fun and education on a farm in the harvest time of Vertuleum. In reality, the children were being forced to perform ceaseless labor and grind for items that were later sold on real money auction house. Good old Diablo 3 there, huh? This has been Warsaw City News, your source for up-to-date domestic and international news all day long. As we did a summary what happened after you finished the previous case. Well. Okay, let's see. Correct. Let's see, but I still need green points. Let's go. Go and meet Ken. See what the next part can be.
What man is it this time? Nothing we do will change that.
Yeah, this man is Kenzo was his name? Yes, Kenzo. He's dead. Nothing will change that. I understand, Captain. What you need understanding is that closing the case this way will reflect badly on our organization. It's neither your business nor responsibility, Sergeant Delia. The man was interrupted by a voice coming from the communicator. Captain, there's a doctor here. His name is Pax and he wants to... What? We don't need that dipshit here. Sergeant Delia, we'll return to this later. I'm coming, Rama. The outrager looked at me angrily. You don't let civilians in. Move along, please. I'm a game deck. Good for you. The problem is we in Relium, not one of your virtual worlds, friend.
We can't just close the case. Not like this.
You mentioned a name, Kenzo. Looked at me concernedly. Do you know the deceased? Yes. I'm very sorry. We're investigating the circumstances of his death. If your family member will keep it posted. Kenzo was my co-worker. He accompanied me in my last couple of cases. I have to find out what happened to him. Cannot disclose any information to third parties. I'm sorry. Don't have any of the professions. Need to have higher ranked ones of these two. Yeah. Missing the ones in there. Hiro Himalao. He was bony with a tense face and tight lips. Muddy rain. What's next? Freaking bats? God damn it. The man smiled, and from the muddy rain emerged an angel and said, I am a Gamedec. You want to cross the fence? There's a way, you know. Could become my expert. Why would he need an expert? Why do you need an expert? Wow, since people do still care about the needs of others in this foul world. Don't worry about me, Gamedec. Think about how I can make your life easier. I'll get you access to everything you need. Don't count on the toads, they don't want to cooperate. Everything has a price. What do you want in return? Nothing. Time is money, friend. You want to go in there and I want to leave as soon as possible. We can help each other here, don't you see? And who are you, by the way? I'm an insurance agent. The deceased was insured, you see. How do you know? Well, let's agree. Alright, I'm in. Great, I'll just upload your permissions. There. Now, I would appreciate it if you confirm my hypothesis. It was just an accident, got it? Don't agents usually try to prove anything other than an accident? A suicide, mental illness, addiction. Why do you want it to be an accident? Not every agent acts for the benefit of the insurance company, my friend. Don't worry about it, unless you want trouble. Okay, like a threat. Okay, let me in. Hamurao looked at me and stretched his thin lips into a grimace that resembled a smile. I took care of it. As my hired expert, you're officially authorized to investigate this case. You may come in.
This theory just doesn't add up.
Outranger frantically flipped through the data on the infolio. She didn't pay attention to me. What are you doing here? I said I can't let you in. What a dull pain in my head again. Ahem, maybe I can take care of this. I made an inviting gesture and Hamalao started talking, but a sudden headache drowned out his words. When he finished, he smiled and gave a thumbs up. But Delia was looking at me. She seemed worried. Are you feeling okay? Thank you for asking. Haven't been getting much sleep lately. Besides that, I'm good, thanks. Before she could answer an incoming message, notice sounded. The woman looked at the infolio and studied its contents for a moment. You have great timing. I just received your papers, permits, and everything else. Kensu's death. What's your hypothesis? Why? Did you hear the story the captain is trying to shove down our throats? That beacon bullshit? Why do you think it's bullshit? Because it doesn't really add up, and even if, I can't stress this enough, even if it did, it would be damned harmful to us. It doesn't add up. What exactly doesn't add up about the hypothesis? Well, for one, the beacon's log are empty, and of course, the report doesn't even mention this. Okay, let's see what she thinks then. Okay, but what do you think happened? He was shot, that's certain. But not by a beacon. A human did this. We flew here with an entire unit. Is there anything I should know about it? Wouldn't call it a unit yet. We still need to work some things out, and I'm not sure we ever will. So far, it's a group of memories. The drone operator is a small kid in an unbelievably expensive yen skin. Captain Basilides struggles with his own demons, and then there's Tank Red. What do you mean when you said the captain struggles with his own demons? Let's keep this between you and me, but he's been acting really weird. Work used to be the most important thing for him, but now? It's just a hunch, but it seems as though he's struggling between his duty and emotions. No, not like that. He seems conflicted between service and family, but I may be wrong. I'm not a telepath, either way. Something's eating him, and it's sad. The drone operator is using the expensive yen skin. Can Outrangers even use those? It can. It's actually safer that way, and yes, it's terribly expensive. I've never seen one like this before. I'll send you an article. Her name is Cornelia Delia? Quite peculiar. What's it to you, pal? I didn't choose my name or my surname. It's from the Rejuvenation era. I guess it's fine, but I hate Cornelia. It was my grandma's name. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. Even though he complained about the rain, the man didn't move. Here he's coming. The garbage can looked disgusting. When I got closer to it, the stench hit my nostrils, which immediately made my throat swell. I had to suppress my gag reflex. Such it. Reach inside the can, try not to touch the sticky edges. I failed. Just below the top layer is some sticky liquid, probably the same stuff they ran down the sides of the bin. Reach deeper, damn it. Into the gooey liquid stuff. I plunged my hand deeper, pushing through things I didn't want to picture. The tips of my fingers finally reached a warm metal object. Put out a metal box and wiped the slime off. It was a Medibot battery. That got me interested. Want to comment? Am I allowed? Yes, garbage can. When I first started, I also happened to search through a couple of those. I put on myself as a bit of a detective back then, you know? I even licked the floor once. No kidding. Okay. Tank Red.
You're here to piss me off, aren't you?
Virtual projection of a bird perched itself on the Mombrium's shoulder and stared at me with its huge black eyes while sharpening its claws. Hey moron, my name is Fabio, cause I'm fucking fabulous. We want to lower stress or increase the stress level? Let's raise it. Scanned her brain. She was stuck in some Berthiaulium. Some of her neural structures were active and linked to the burst program. Using the safest software in her brain, I agitated the amygdala in her area responsible for stress. What the fuck are you staring at, huh? My feathers are getting wet. Tancred's just standing there. This is fucked. It's a huge mobium. I've never seen a machine like that before. The outranger controlling it was busy with the MCC beacon hovering in front of her. That's what Ken's death. How do you think Ken died? I don't know. But it wasn't a beacon. The cat may know something. Got access to the part of my psyche from which I'm currently separated. That's for access to the beacon. I would like to take a look at the beacon. Is that okay? MCC beacons are serious gear. Scanners, weapons, AI. You have to be authorized to tinker with them. Scanned her. Her brain was in the behemoth's stomach, hidden in a safe that could serve as a virtual helmet. Decided to zoom in on the limbic system. Using her own safe, a stimulated part of her amygdala responsible for reducing mental tension. Mombrion's shoulders seemed to drop and its hips swayed. Huh? Why am I thinking about my childhood all of a sudden? A wonderful, long-forgotten memory. I'm not sure why I'm telling you this. Boom! Fucking teleportation! Here I am again. So tell me, what the fuck did you do? Actually, shut up, otherwise you just piss me off. Okay, so that unlocked one. Let's see if you go the other way around. Unlock the big. Okay. It's fucking rain, it's dark and slippery, I'm sure the subway is insecure. Let's get it done and get the fuck out of here. Ah. Come on. A semi-transparent cat appeared at the membrane's feet and started licking his paw. Had to be yet another projection. First again. I was told you know something about Ken's death, is that right? My friend, you come here for favors without even a drop of booze or any respect for the rule of quid pro quo. How rude. I think you're a responsible, reasonable person, someone who could help Tancred with my assistance. For that, we need the function key from her mobium. If you were to stumble upon it and bring it back, I would be grateful. I mean, Tancred would be grateful, of course. Where can I find him? Maybe it's in one of the compartments on her mobium? I'm not sure, you see, I don't have access to that part of her mind. I only know she doesn't have it on her. Must have lost it or something. He licked his paw and looked at me, turning his head, his pupils dilated. In that moment, he reminded me of a small, helpless kitten. Okay. Malfunctioning MCT beacon had been dragged down to the pavement and was clumsily swaying on the drift field. Like the gun registry. Open up the window to monitor the gun function and start looking through the data. The last shot was registered the week before, aimed at a rat climbing up on a nearby tower. Rodin was hit, fell off the wall, and did not return. Beacon's gunfire hadn't fired once since then. Open the device logs. Beacon's technical name was 047 MCC 7236727, Tank Jr. Okay. Technical specifications, long range scanners, high quality cameras and microphones, quantum noses capable of differentiating 4 trillion smells. Okay. Plasma gun with adjustable power and caliber. In a nutshell, must have in every household. New battery. These are very user-friendly devices. Started the manual grade on the armor, press some sensors, wait for the panel to move aside, and watch as the battery slid into my hands. Beacon began an emergency system shutdown. I watched it turn itself off and walked away. Okay. Dual mask therapy. Analyze it. Sidewalk graffiti was not a common sight. The one was made with permanent paint, so the color stayed vivid despite attempts at heavy cleaning. The large inscription that said analyze it was a smaller one. The end of iteration is near. Was it really? Look for access. In places such as this, there is a called harmonic oscillation. Certain waves are close to zero. They are the gate. Sounds like magic, but as old man Clark used to say. You gain access to devices connected to the city heuristic network. Bizarre name. They issued some commands and the system displayed all surveillance drones within its range. Rami, Pantalon, and Outranger. Rami probably belonged to Rama. Okay. What else right here?
You do recognize me, don't you?
Model Mac. It was a Genoid, a female-shaped humanoid, the newest model by the Interscope Corporation. Green lips and green makeup. Hard to say if it was real. Looked like she was posing for a micro camera. Couldn't see the device, I couldn't say for sure. Her mechanical face expressed seductive confrontation as he arced and curved her figure. Who are you anyway? You don't know me? How embarrassing. Mac Bohr, actress and first model to pose in a Mobrium. I thought my fame was... never mind. I'm getting ready for a role. We'll be reenacting the story of Tancred, one of the Greens. I hope I do well. What do you think about the Outrangers? Interesting question. Until now, I thought they were just nature-loving simpletons that hated technology. But get this, the famous troublemaker, Rama Matan of Siniland, is one of them. That guy knows how to party. See for yourself. I'm here because of that guy's death. Did you see? Do you know anything? No. Martin told me something cool was happening in Low City and that I could do research for my role. So we came. Poor guy was already dead. Don't mean to offend you, but I honestly don't know if I'm talking to a robot or a woman using a Mobium. Could you? Excuse me? I am human. My brain is sitting in the belly of this beautiful mobile. I understand your confusion. This one's a Pershel. They're made to order. Captures marine features. Alright. Yeah. If you say so. Martin32. Hashtag I love pierogies. Okay, buddy. I like pierogies too.
Yes, I am that famous director. No, I don't have a role for you.
The guy was skinny, wore massive glasses with a secondary active pair on his neck and some brightly glowing digital lenses in his eyes. He kept looking around impatiently as if looking for something beautiful, ugly, sensational, inspirational. That one didn't know. Yes, I'm that famous director. No, I don't have a role for you, though visually you would fit right in. Only important stuff, please. I'm busy. Ask how long they've been here. How have you been here long? Well, a while. Still, should have come sooner. They say some guy fell from the sky. That's what I heard, at least. Big green mobrium and outranger inside it. Can you tell me something about her? Tancred? Fascinating story. To make for a great horror movie. You're getting ready to film a feature on her. That's why we are here. Problem is, she has therapeutic programs that activate upon feeling strong emotions. And she becomes hard to talk to. Darkness, rain, the ruins of Warsaw below us. Great setting for a horror movie, right? Damn right. Don't have to change anything, really. It's always been that way. The story matters more than the scenery. Effects, animation, makeup. It's so easy to get that stuff done that the damn AIs could handle it. You have a shortage of stories that don't tickle some vain instinct, but move you to the core. Dialogues, characters, that's what I'm after. Walked up to the edge of the sidewalk. It was a good place for the ad drone to spot me. Bored with your existence, not getting enough sunlight in the lower levels? Treat yourself to a trip to the Ecologos biostates and enjoy the warm sunshine for the entire day. Biostates are located within ABBs. Eat natural meals, touch natural materials, discover exotic arts flora. Ecologos biostates are not responsible for any complications caused by intense contact with nature. Afraid? Learn more on our website. Nice. Stand advertising drone, even though it operated in the lowest layer of the Warsaw city, was in good shape. Well, drone, I need to use your resources. I'm owned by Advert Polex. Can give subsistence access to unauthorized persons. I see you have a large media audience base. I could enter into an advertising contract with you. Can you show me the contents of the contract? Standard contract, but its exact contents cannot be disclosed to the public. Yeah. Rules are quite simple. The contractor has 24 hours to fulfill the contract. Should the contractor fail to advertise the product specified in the contract to at least 4 other users, the contractor will be charged with a contractual penalty. Avatar Folex, your local app provider on the global market or STHIDK, you type something in your fucking slot machine. Good, let's sign the contract. Fantastic, let's provide your IM. Become a walk-tail and issue the command to sign the contract. Wonderful, the current campaign is for a Brutal 99, low caffeine drink. Confirm that you want to take part. Sure, let's go for it. Yes. It's great. I grant you access to my resources. On board together toward advertising success. Board Tancred with information. Open the list of available ads and pick the sequence that might alter Tancred's emotional state. Let's go with negative. Found a set of ads and directed the signal straight to Tancred's brain. Mutation Control Center Beacon with a Zeitgeist, an AI equipped guard that protects us from mutated plants and animals. Hack it. Didn't network access helps with this kind of thing. Realistic systems admin credentials help too. Had to find the right name and scour the data in search of the signatures that fit the beacon. A few quarter line. The first one. Enter the name and got the Medibot's frequency. To reset it, I had to overload its systems. To do that, I need to adequate network resources. Network resources. Into a location. So. The heck was the name of it? It's called Improvised then. I improvised with a few game deck tricks. It may not have been the best idea, but it was worth a try. I had hoped I had done everything right at that point. It seemed so. There's private resources. Use their processing power to mount attack. Then order processing power serve one goal only. Send a signal to my target and wait impatiently. Overload the system, my own system, unfortunately. I need to find more resources with higher processing power. I thought of the sillier best in system that way. I just had to gain access to it. Get the fuck out of here, I'm in charge here and I forbid you. Leave me alone, man. I work here too. Looking. Fuck off. Stop it, do you know how much it's worth? I don't give a damn. Get it out of my sight. Beacons. How do the beacons work in general? They scan the surroundings, looking for new plant and animal species. If a beast comes close, they shoot. It's here I have a special task. If anything tries to fly, crawl up the lowest inhabited walkway, beacons have to shoot it down while adhering to all safety measures. People live here. There are two dangerous species around these parts. The toxic fruit bat, that's here is a big bastard, and the raptors, morducks, Venenatus rat. Rats got clever and don't try climbing up anymore. The bats are dumber and charge sometimes, so the bee can shoot one down occasionally. They fire plasma. That's why there isn't much blood. Blood is no good, trust me. It attracts a shitload of trouble outside the ABB, and honestly, it ruins the view here, so you get it. Maybe the beacon misfired, does that happen? No, the advanced artificial intelligence, way smarter than humans. A person could make a mistake, but a beacon? No chance. Believe me, I designed them myself. Do you know anything about the reistic systems? They're like the Matrix, you know, they surround us, just kidding. But not really, seriously though. It's complicated, I'm afraid I'll mix it up. Lots of encrypting protocols. I'm not going to teach you how to hack. Take this address. It's all written down, but you didn't get it from me. The victim supposedly had an anti-G harness on. Where is it? He said the captain took it off and secured it, but I didn't see that happen. It's probably in Beowulf. I'm looking for Tancred's function key. Yeah, what for? Should we say the truth here? Yeah. I was talking to this cat, said he needs it to finish therapy. That cat behemoth is a liar. Don't believe anything he says. If he asks for the key, I won't give it to you. No way. Can you tell me something about the girl in the large Mobrium? Tancred Brute. Ah, the infamous Tancred. She rescued some rangers on one of the patrols behind the ABB. She paid an awful price, but now she's a legend. She was only put into the Mobrium recently. She couldn't be on duty yet. Firstly, they're making a whole movie about her. And secondly, she wanted to be. She has therapeutic programs installed that sort of take over communication if she becomes too stressed or relaxed. Supposedly it's to hasten her recovery. Man lying dead here, Kenzu. How do you think he died? I know what it looks like. Bat wings down the city below us. The captain was here first and took the anti-G harness off him. That's what he claims at least. I didn't see it, but trust me, not the beacon to kill him. Must be a weird, very weird incident. I don't know. I can't make anything out of it. His death must be down to misunderstanding. And the sight is just inhuman. It's disgraceful that he's still here on the wet walkway like a bag of human bones.
I can tell fact from bullshit.
So now Trainer was leaning over Ken's body, was pale and clearly disgusted. Paul Hamala? Is that Hamala? Where are you? I'm here. What do you need? Lowered my voice so the outranger wouldn't hear me and pointed my eyes at him. This guy is interfering with my investigation. Malaya looked at him with a faint smile. Sir, this man is my hired expert. I'm sending you through the documents. There you go. Outranger looked at some windows, but I couldn't see their content. When he finished reading, he scowled at me. Fine, go do your thing. The man handed me a pair of super thin nano gloves. Put these on. You don't want your DNA and fingerprints all over the body. Examine. A dead body is a terrible sight. It's a memory of someone who once lived. Hideous, untrue, fake memory. The guy's face, as if carved from plastic, was pressed against the wet pavement like a strange silent object. The gaze of his open eyes was angled unnaturally. Nobody's face should lie on the ground like that. The face of a corpse, maybe, because that's no longer a person. And okay, lean closer. Back the head. Sideways facing eyes had lost any expression of gleam. They resembled those of a poorly designed impact. The face pulled taut by the sidewalk looked to be smiling crudely. Check what's in his mouth. I had an inexpressible hunch, parted his lips and put 2 fingers in his mouth. A stiff tongue, dry saliva, a shudder. There was nothing else there. Like the chest. Checking the clothes. It looked like a small gunshot exit wound. In the chest. Pressed on his chest in a few spots and tapped. Weird. It sounded hollow inside. The sound near the wound would have been flat due to excavation. Searching. Rummaged through his pockets. He had no personal items on him, not even a walk-towel. Limbs. And examined the hands. Gently I lifted his hand. I was stunned. The skin on the inside of his palm was clean. Not even a scratch or a bruise, everything in perfect condition. Sounds almost like it's a fake body. Checked his other hand, same thing. His skin would have been torn if he fell and froze in this position. Pulled up sleeve. It looked like he had been struck by lightning, but the marks were off. I rubbed my eyes and took another look at Ken's arm. Nothing. I was confused. His calf was clean, no bruising. I checked the other leg and it was the same. Ken's pant legs slowly slid back down, covering up the cold, exposed body. Flipped the body. I grabbed Ken by the shoulder and started to gently turn him over. He was heavy and oddly resistant. One of the holographic wings disappeared into the pavement. His head bobbed and was about to collide with the pavement. I noticed something flashing immediately behind it. I released one of his shoulders and grabbed his head, saving him from hitting the ground. I finished turning him over and slowly put the head on the ground. Only then did I glance back toward the flash, but there was no sign of it. For an exit wound. One of the firearms produced enough kinetic force to easily blast straight through a person. I reached out to touch Ken's chest area. I retracted my hand, freshly smeared with blood, and wiped it off on the guy's coat. He was my friend, so he wouldn't have minded. Translucent bat wings protruded from Ken's clothing. I wondered if it was AR or a hologram. I turned off my glasses, but I could still see them. A holo. Great such an animation, Ken had to have an InGen or an illusion generator with him. Couldn't see it anywhere, so I turned to the Outranger. You see these wings? I guess, sir. That's why I keep fiddling with him. I can't find the engine that generates them. Did he swallow it? For a bullet, I slid my hand under Ken's chest again. I felt the cracks in the pavement under the exit wound. I pulled out the metal object. Tore it from the pavement and took a closer look. It was a bullet. Small caliber and antique. Titanium core, probably fired from an aged, rusty Rex type rifle. Well, there were lots of them in Low City. Like his back. There was a blood hole in his coat and in his back too, it seemed. Inspect beneath the body. Not much blood, just a few stains that looked like splatters. Suspiciously little, considering it went straight through. Second. Okay. And the inspection now. Leave. Yeah, the beak is fire plasma, so it's not the beacon. I would say this one is nonsense. This might be it.
Anything else? You're bothering me. Go away.
Winston waved at me to stop as I approached. Dude, I get the people from around here are poor, but make sure you showered before coming close to me. Oh, douchebag, huh? The key drone. Brecknor Heavy Industry made this drone model for military and police use. They are used for scanning dangerous and suspicious areas. Say they're also able to detect mental constellations, characteristic of sociopaths and potential murderers. City network access helps with this kind of thing. Race-stick system admin credentials help too. Need to learn how to hack first. Old tourist terminal looked ridiculous there. Where were these people supposed to go? To a different polis? To Gaia? What are the municipal race-stick systems? Studying the office, upload area and authorized material detector. Please remove it. Help the author. Wonder what the piece of junk could offer people from the lowest layer of the police. Welcome. Please note that the tourist console belongs to the city race-stick systems. The offer presented by this device is outdated. Feel free to use the holo screen standing alongside it to get the latest information, including on tourists. Okay. Garbage can was fixing plastic concrete, as it was saying, I'll stay here forever. Back was filled with cheap game pill packages, disposable drug dispenser, and bottom shelf liquor bottles. Try to escape the reality that surrounds them, hence all the liquor, games, and drugs. You're running from the realium. It means that it's hurting you and you have neither strength nor patience for it. Anyway, it's better than here and now. When you choose to get high, reality adapts to you, not the other way around. It's really something. Touch. Put my arm deep inside the sea of waves. Some leftovers from overcooked dumplings stuck to my sleeve. Not only did I not find anything useful, but the wet dough left a greasy stain and a bad smell. Hey Wolf, the Outranger's vehicle. They must have arrived in it. Outrangers have their quirks. For one, they adore fresh air, so the windows in their vehicles are always half open. They also disliked circuitry, so I wasn't surprised to see an ignition slot. The key was missing though. The driver must have had it. On the pilot seat, I found a familiar box made of steel, a trophy case. Every kid knows what they look like. The window was slightly lower, so I managed to reach into the cabin and feel the box with my hand. It was closed with a latch. I tried to pry it open like they did in horror movies. Something clicked, the lights in the box lit up, and the alarm went off. Unauthorized decapsulation attempt to be detected. Warning, possible environmental contamination. Content decontamination proceeding initiated. Box hissed as if we were preparing a cocktail. The indicators lit up and I heard the muffled sound of an explosion coming from the inside. There was evidence inside. I must have destroyed it. Oh, great. Good job, Shin. Yeah, we destroy evidence.
Laws and regulations are there for a reason.
You're not supposed to be here. Who let you in?
Nice, Jim. That's what we needed. A game deck. Who let you in? Well, game deck can have the right to be here. If you have any doubts, check them against the regulations. The man narrowed his eyes. Who doesn't love losing control of the situation? A wonderful feeling. So how did Ken die? However terrible it may sound, it seems that the MCC beacon mistook him for some kind of bat and fired at him. As for access to the drone, I need access to your I need to access your drone. Do you now? I need access to an anti-gravity shower and some good tea. And you know what, the game deck? I won't get that either. Kenny's somebody's son too. Did his body soaking on the sidewalk? He had parents, you know. What would you say to his mother? That you liked some good tea? I don't know what I would say. Don't bother with guilt trips. She isn't here, is she? What does that say about her? That's about his complete with packs. You and this doctor seem to hate each other. You think so? Where'd you get this from? I'm not for details, but I am a source. I know things, and I don't need to witness an argument to know it happened. The man nodded. Seems to keeping my source anonymous made an impression on him. Dax and I have history, and it's not one with a happy ending, and rather he left. Offer assistance. Maybe I could help you somehow. He tilted his head up and sized me up. You? And how would you do that? I used to be a glacier. I'm pretty skilled when it comes to technology. Interesting, but no, you can't help me. I looked to the side and saw a red neon light reflecting in his eyes. By the way, on a completely unrelated note, there's a Medibot hanging around. It pissed me off. Would have been over the moon if it finally broke down. I have no idea why I just said that. Why do you want Dr. Pax to leave? The man frowned and shuffled his almond boots. He brings back some painful memories. But you and Pax, what happened? The man rubbed his eyebrows and sighed. It was a little over a year ago. Our unit was on patrol with duty behind the ABB. My husband Michael was with us. There weren't many dangerous species in that area. Well, except for insects. They're everywhere. Mikhail, the man looked down and grunted. He swallowed and straightened up. A gadfly bit his neck. Hypoderma bovis toxica. It got really swollen, so we quickly evacuated. Then an ambulance arrived. Pax was in it. He was arrogant and confident. The fool said that he wasn't a gadfly, but a Brazilian wandering spider who lost its fucking pedipalp. Despite our protest, Pax ordered decapitation to save Mikhail's life. He lost his body because of that moron. Now he's an involuntary Xeonet. Keeping his head alive costs a fortune, and we can't afford to regenerate his whole body. It's too expensive. With one decision unsupported by any evidence, this prick turned our life into a nightmare. Man cleared his throat. So yeah, this is our history, my friend. No happy ending for me, and since we don't see a way out, well, never mind. That's probably sabotaging the investigation. I'm sorry, Captain. Shouldn't the Outraners try to divert suspicion away from the beacon? What are you implying, son? Cues. I think that you're deliberately taking this case in a strange direction. That's a serious accusation. You shouldn't make those without strong proof, and I assume you don't have any, do you? I'll find out. Maybe you're right, but if there's proof somewhere, I'll sniff it out and get it.
Quit smoking at some point in the future.
Goddamn asshole! The man cursed on his breath and repeatedly tried to pull out the smoke with trembling hands. The cigarette fell to the ground. Fuck! He glared at the soaking wet tobacco as if deliberating whether it was worth picking up. He shrugged and pulled out another cigarette. Fuck all of this. He only noticed me once he lit up and inhaled deeply. He sent me a quizzical glance. That's what Ken's death. He only noticed me once he lit up and inhaled deeply. Okay. I have a few questions and I wanted... Pax raised his hand. He took a fresh pack of real nicotine cigarettes out of his pocket. From another, he grabbed a lighter engraved with Asclepius' cane. He lit up lazily and took a smoke in, tasting it, burning to hell. Sadly, my fire is being dosed by a certain problem. There's a hideous toad roaming around here, interrupting my work. What's about the toad? It's the captain, I guess. What toad are you talking about? That's what they call the dumbasses in green exoskeletons around here. The biggest one of these clowns is making my job difficult. I won't have time to help you until I've sorted this out. Seems like you and the captain go way back. Yeah. Ask about the story. What happened between you two? What's your story? Took a puff and exhaled through the nose. He ruined my career. Started over a year ago. I worked in the Warsaw City Central Hospital. Had a respected position, second degree specialization. Got a call to the ABB, a bite or a sting. I went there with a team. Landed right by the barrier. An outranger unit led by Basilides was scrambling. The victim was a civilian, the captain's partner, Mikhail Sosnovsky. Took a long drag, staring into the distance when he finally exhaled. A pale blue cloud enveloped him. Listen. Something bit him on the neck. He went into shock. The airways was closing up. We call it firing up the engines. For your trip to the other side, I mean. The outrangers kept shouting it was type of a gadfly. Epiderma bovis toxica. Typically all you need in such cases is a serum, an anti-shock kit, and water. But something was off. A gadfly's bite leaves a swollen lump with 2 red patches around it. There was a lump, but not a lot of redness. And I saw the lump start to blacken, as if necrosis had already started. I had only ever seen wolf spider bites progress that fast. What puzzled me was that it was only 1 bite mark and spiders leave 2. I knew I had to cut off his head if it had been a wolf spider, otherwise he would have died. What puzzled me was that there was only 1 okay, same still. Spiders sometimes lose their pedipalps fending off wasps and other damn things. I concluded it must have been a wolf spider cripple and made my choice. Pedipalps, what are those? It's part of the son of a bitch stabs its victim with to inject its digestive juices and other shit. Each spider has 2. He took a puff and spoke in a whisper. I lowered this Mikhail guy into the ambulance and he literally lost his head before the captain's eyes. He survived, but Basilides sued me. I checked later and found that Sosnovsky had pheromone injections done to protect against insects, not against arachnids. What injections are you talking about? He tried to hide his bewilderment. It's like a vaccine, makes us exude pheromones to keep away the Nazis behind the ABB. Everyone has a standard set done in childhood, but to go past the barriers, you have to have them all. Didn't you learn that in school? His eyes narrowed as he puffed the cigarette, as if trying to remember what he had just said. Bite mark was destroyed by decapitation and the blood from his head machine washed. There was no solid leads in the investigation. And eventually the court ruled there wasn't enough evidence, so it went cold. But the stance remained. I was let go, and since I wagged my tongue a bit too much, I couldn't find any decent jobs anywhere. So you see, that is our story. He looked at the cigarette for butt smoldering between his fingers and tossed it away. He saved his boyfriend. Was I right? I don't know. Offer assistance. Could help you with this green problem. The shifty eyes looked up at me. Really? Will you do something to make the captain leave? Provoke him to hit you or something? Or find something to discredit him? Sure. I'll try. Pox nodded and sighed with relief. Thank you. What's it like working at the bottom of the police? It may sound dramatic, but I would say like with a knife to the throat. Shootouts may happen here, so I need to patch up with gang war victims. There's still lots of valuables down here to fight over. Maybe this man got caught in the crossfire. Sighed, exhaling a cloud of smoke. I would like to use your medibot. Squinted and asked without asking the cigarette out of his mouth. What do you need it for? Conduct an investigation. I'm conducting an investigation. I can use this equipment. I can use some peace and quiet. I got a problem with the toad here. Besides, it's against protocol. He laughed, something gurgled in his throat as he spoke the last word.
I can tell fact from bullshit.
So let's see. This one is nonsense. But the thing, there was like no blood. I would say that shot was after he was dead. There's like a one low down here though. I would say it was fight after his death then. I think. Okay, so I can't hack it. Up. It was keyed to the vehicle. They had the symbol of the Outrangers on it. Well, found that one too late.
Weather's beautiful, isn't it?
So, what are we...
Only important stuff, please. I'm busy.
Well, good night, Jerosi, and thanks for stopping by. You have a good day tomorrow. As if there's anything on the captain. Thanks for the follow. Ask if he has anything on the captain. We'll try to reset him first. Thank you. No business, huh? They say it's a bitch of an industry. He looked at me as if to say, yeah, tell me about it. Duh. Making a horror movie must be tough, huh? The producer always wants to get their way. Competition biting at your heels. They push some young talent on you, some XX failure of a son. Man, you have to have nerves of steel or connections. Advertising is a better business. If you don't know how to swim with the sharks, you better keep out of the water. Reference to connections. Yeah, connections are a must since we're getting to know one another. Could you help me? There's a shark here, the captain. Got anything on him? Of course, I mean, I did film the guy beating up a medibot. Question is though, why should I give it to you? Medibots saves lives? Medibots were made to save lives. You get angry, go kick some dirt around, but to destroy a robot whose proper function could save somebody's life? What happens if a doctor gets called, flies over and finds an operational Medibot? Do you think that behavior is unacceptable and the guy should be punished? Remember one time that thing saved one of my actors. You're completely right. Here's the video. Yeah, what you overthinking?
Don't be embarrassed. I'm used to fans watching me.
Okay, he doesn't have anything to say. Okay.
Calm down. I need to scan the body.
He sucked the smoke into his lungs and coughs. I'm gonna have to quit this at some point. Sounds like Diggy this, huh? Conflict with the captain. Tell him how you helped him. Obtain some material that will solve your problem. Great, I mean you're dead, Gamedec. Okay, as for access to the Medibot now. Would like to use your Medibot. I should ask what you need it for. He inhaled on the cigarette and opened a window that I couldn't see. Making some careless gestures, he breathed out the smoke, coughing slightly. But truth be told, I don't give a shit. I owe you one. There, you're authorized. Medibot, the pillar of healthcare service, they say doctors become obsolete because these things could easily replace the humans. Inspect. The device had 2 multi-joint limbs, but certainly had some more manipulators up its sleeves as well. Information panels kept flashing on the lid. It was a clunky old model, sturdy and trustworthy. Control. Information panels kept flashing on the lid. It was a clunky old model, sturdy and trustworthy. So... yeah, I could go out and protect this community. Hacking.
Anything else?
One started using Medibots. Outraining sized up the Medibot that hovered next to me, then glared angrily at me. Another sawbones. Glance at the battery level. I had to choose wisely as each use of the Medibot required energy. Oh, come on. Ah. Do. This is gonna be a tricky one then, because we are gonna have to pick something here. What we're gonna do then? What we can do is, let me think here. Because what we're gonna have to do, because we're laying on the couch, there should be a brain scan we should do. Select the brain scan option. The Medibot turned on something akin to a floodlight, casting a faint light, and began the procedure. The order cannot be executed in sufficient energy level. Oh, what the freaking heck, man? This isn't something I don't like. It doesn't tell you how many bars each one takes. You don't know if they are to take a brain sample then. And since we're playing detective mode, so I can't quick save and quick load. Brain sample. Gave the command, a thin metallic tentacle slid out the medical's arm and up Ken's nose. The moment I heard a quiet, high-pitched sound of a surgical drill. The Medibot's tentacles slid out of the dead man's nose, sprayed the tip with disinfectant foam and tucked it inside the apparatus. Do a bone scan then? Device beeped and activated scanners. Ken's skeleton began to appear in one of the windows. That's a fit. God damn it. Okay. What does it say? Windows insufficient energy level. Scan suspended. Continued use of this feature may lead to system overload. Blood tests. I'm gonna try this then. Let's see. Machine finishes again, whirring ever more loudly. Ken's skeleton looked normal, no fracture or cracks. Okay, so this means he was this just concludes that it is this. I need more information on that one now. I think he got killed in the game. That's what it looks like. But I just don't understand where I'm gonna get the. Oh, Reslick system. Check the code names. Okay, so it's Soul 47. P. One is Rami. One is 047 SVD. But Pentalon. It all has the same numbers, so the long numbers, so it's only need to type down the other stuff. And then it is outreach. Okay. It's that one we want. We want 047 SVD. Rami. That's what we want. This one. So, if we're gonna hack this, so it is. That's not missing something. thing is, I got something else before though, where I could. Oops.
Gaia, nowa, zterraformowana planeta w układzie Sigma Draconis. Czysta, wolna od mutacji fauny i flory, obdarzona łagodnym klimatem, bez barier ABB. Mega miasto...
Right now was the key. I had to find it. I browsed the data and social signatures that fit the drone, and a few caught my attention. Enter name. I got the drone's frequency. To reset it, I had to overload its system. To do that, I need adequate network resources. Oops. Better safe than sorry. Checked the encryption protocol and found out the drone used NCP. Probably had done everything right at that point, it seems so. Look for defense systems. Gone through the code and found the security feature. I knew my intrusion would be detected if I used a device with a logged in user. Hey, pay SBD. Thank you. Curse doesn't need to work. Bracket, turn off defense system. Browse through some menus to find the security apps. All I had to do to deactivate them was to write a few commands. Check the encryption protocol. Let's go for 47. Maybe if we use Rami header. If I've done everything right at the point it seems so. Cursed is needed to work. I damaged the drone, there was no way I could use it. Hey, did you just break the drone? Say you're clueless. In order to break something, you need to know how to do that, man. Is that drone you're talking about? That flying thingy? The man looked at me suspiciously. Let's say I believe you.
You're bothering me. Go away.
Winston waved at me to stop as I approached. Dude, I get that people from around here are poor, but make sure you've showered before you come close to me. He doesn't like that we've been digging in the garbage cans.
Anything else?
So, what do we do with you then, buddy? Tank unit then. Enter the name and got the Medibot's frequency. For said I had to overload its systems. Encryption protocol. And it uses the KGS protocol. For defense system, no doubt someone would have noticed my tinkering if I used lower level device. Off defense system. Done everything right at a point it seems so. The broke stuff can no longer be accessed. Oh, so I thought it still worked. Must have hacked another beacon. Mutation control the center beacon with a Zeitgeist. An AI equipped guard that protects us from mutated plants and animals. Huh. Continuing on the minimum frequency, the reset had to overload its system. So I can just turn off. So I have another beacon. Okay. Let's check this one. How the heck are you supposed to do a takeover then? Do you need to use the city network then? There must be one of those that you have to use then. How the heck should you know what you need to do, use? I can only know what to destroy them. Unless one has a system admin credentials, I guess. Hi.
What is it this time?
Inquire about packs. Destroy the Medibot. Decided to do a little vandalism and destroy the Medibot. I know I should be happy, but still the enemy. Anyway, thank you. Well, he got destroyed, not quite
Laws and
on.
regulations are there for a reason.
Okay. Don't think we had any more options now. I believe this. But I can't. Don't want to do any of these though. But I can't get the options. God damn it.
The civilian. What do you want?
I could go for some vodka right now. I mean, moonshine.
This seems like a perfect time for a drink.
No. Oh, God damn it. Switch spots. Ask where's a function key. Tanker's function key, you could have it. Rather, who does Tanker consider her friend? Or that baking guy. His name is Venom. Fucking Venom. Venom goddamn Vera. I'm serious, that's his name.
Fuck it. Fuck all of this. Anything else?
I can't get the key from him, that's the problem. What is it I need? Let me check
I
here.
can tell fact from bullshit.
Re-educator and gangway hound. I can't get it. Yeah, I need one of these two. I would need a red and a blue. Or two red. Did I tell you I was shooting?
Anything else?
It was an accident. Can't talk to him because I don't have, can't clean myself, so to say.
Laws and regulations are there for a reason.
Nothing there to
What is it
do.
this time?
Nothing we can do with him. Nothing more we can do with this one. Yeah, we use positive, we use negative then. I think where's the ring? Yeah, there's like nothing more I can do right now. So we can F him a bit. I have to go with that, unfortunately. Okay. I'm allowed smart apologetically. Oh, here you are. I've been looking all over you for you. Sorry it took so long. Friendstock crime scene is a small area. Who are you that you couldn't find me? Did you know that if you look at our body's molecules, questions like where or when begin to lose their meaning? Interesting, isn't it? By the way, I'm sure you already found your answers. They may be incomplete, but we should probably check Ken's psychoscan, don't you think? It so happens I have it right here. First thing I did when I got here. I want to give it to you. Let's call it a reward. Let's just sign this called paperwork and you can go home, okay? Refuse. I'm not signing anything. That's a pity. I understand you wish to acquire a scan on your own. In that case, you should try your luck with a drone and Medibot or this advertising shit. Suggest you hurry up, and in case you have any problems or change your mind, remember that my office still stands. Feel free to come back.
Anything else? I can tell fact from bullshit.
Form a psychoscan on Ken. Issue the command to perform a psychoscan. The drone obeyed and moved toward the body. I wonder whether a dead brain can give me any relevant information. Psychoscan has been completed. Thank you for using Pool X services. Yeah, we have to go back to the apartment.
Calm down. I need to scan the body.
I'm trying to stay level-headed here. What is it now?
You're in here, brilliant. Did you find what you're looking for? Perfect, perfect. Now be on your way. Mention he seems nervous. Why are you so jumpy? Not jumpy. He just want to fly home. That's to you, isn't that right? Go on, quickly now. I wonder what his deal was. So what, are you leaving? He's still talking, though I'm being rushed. He looked straight through Hamalau and sent me a glance that showed disgust and concern. People do say that game decks have many work-related disorders, but hey, no judgments, we also struggle. Inquire. Open my mouth to speak, but something suddenly tugged at my arm, my legs buckled, the well spun, and I felt a rush of heat in my shoulder. What the heck? Hey, can you hear me? Are you okay? My shoulder was numb and swollen. Someone applied gel dressing to the spot where my sleeve was ripped. What happened? Did you see anything? Not really. It's a gunshot wound. I treated it, but I didn't see the shooter. Venom saw somebody running into the bar, but they were far away, so he didn't get a good look. We should have guarded the fucking entrance. Either Himalao, we were talking when it happened. He might have seen something. Where is he? Sorry, here who? The victim's insurance agent. Real uptight. He was hanging around here, remember? He must be in shock after getting shot. There wasn't anyone like that here. I would remember a stranger hanging around the crime scene. Search the bar for the shooter. I'll look for the shooter in the bar. Just be careful. It may look like a scratch, but the shockwave of subsonic bullet is no joke. Your deltoid muscle is really swollen. Subsonic? Did you hear a bang? Did I?
What is it this time?
Yeah, good job guarding me. That's all.
I'm trying to stay level-headed here. What is it now?
You too. Every door is in a hologram imitating an old burnt-out neon sign. I wonder if the eye was broken on purpose. The game deck walks into a bar. You need to pay to go inside. Price typical for mid-city clubs flashing on his glasses. Pay and tip him. Oh, dude, a tip? That hardly ever happens. Oh, by the way, you have a rip on the shoulder. At the corner of my eye, I noticed someone observing my moment of generosity. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell who it was. I'm in a hurry and need help. Someone just ran in here wearing a jacket with a red hoodie. Where did they go? What did they look like? Ran in, you say? I didn't see anyone. Kenzu died on the walkway in front of the bar and... Kenzu? No way! And he's dead? Kidding, right? That guy's amazing. They were going to add holopics of him to cereal packs. Damn it. We worked together. He actually told me about that cereal. Spoke to some investors. They were thinking about other products too. I was 40. He would do good in toothpaste ads. Plus, you know, he smiled a lot, and if you pushed him too hard, he would burst like a tube. Your hero cut himself off from the sleeves as soon as he became famous. He only came back when he found himself out of luck. But he did get to the top, one of our own, so believe me when I tell you, friend, that all sleeves loved him, all of them. Yeah, especially Ramona. Loud him loud and clear. I'm sure he felt very precious when she came down on him yesterday. Good one. The man froze and his glasses flashed with light. Oh fuck, it's on the news. He's dead. The fucking toast said we can leave the bar now. God damn it. What are you still standing? The man looked at me impatiently. What are you still standing here for? I told you I didn't see no one come in. Sure. I saw someone walk through this door. If you didn't notice anything, then which way could they have gone? They looked at me in disbelief. You slow something, I'm not telling you anything. We don't trust outsiders like you. Omerta, got it? Felt someone watching me again. I wondered if that was because I believed him, because of how gullible I was. Everybody can see everything around here. If you drink, get high, and talk like us, we know. Oh, gain witnesses, trust trolls, or sleeps. We got a green and a yellow point. God damn it, and that doesn't help me, does it? Nope, need a blue point. Where are we now in this? Who shot me? Bugger off! That was rude of Daphne. Please excuse me. Bugger off, please. You know Kenzo? Have you seen him? Not only does he bother us, but he's also friends with the asshole who follows in Victrialia. Can't stress it enough. Bugger off. Ken wasn't a stranger to them. Such an animated response probably meant he made himself known here. I'm a game deck, I need to... And I'm head of marketing, but what really matters is that we don't know you. Bugger off. Let's leave. They did ask nicely after all. What, won't talk anything, just we are friends? That I couldn't wait for you to come back so I could tell you everything? I told you I didn't see anything. Many chatty people at the bar, talking to them didn't seem like a bad idea. Only people that paid for... Oh! But yeah, I wasn't allowed upstairs, but the bar system, nothing's free in those cities. Probably had to pay the bartender. Man at the table was kill them all. He was snoring. When nudging him, he has mumbled something and went back to snoring.
Hey, handsome.
Welcome back. It was coming from a speaking at the table. The hologram looked exactly like his skin and twisted and perverted. You are a hologram? Well, you still get to have a body, a very attractive one at that. What are you doing here? I didn't want to kill them all to be alone. There were 3 of us, but only 2 remain. Hallucinator had a stroke. Kill's not taking it well. I knew if he wasn't playing, he would be at yet. Here, the sleeves treat him as one of their own. What happened to Hallucinator? But it was funny when his granddaughter kept yelling that his heart couldn't take the gaming that intense. He was right. He played with some esports guy and overdid it. The couch reported a loss of consciousness, but it was too late when the ambulance came. Do you know who you played with? Broke into his medical records, but there was no mention of it. I thought Kill would tell me more, but you see how it is. I wanted to talk to Kill more, but I couldn't wake him. He's always been like this, unnaturally fast and smart, then half asleep from exhaustion. It gets worse as he ages. Remember when he realized he couldn't last the whole match anymore? It was sad to see. I think the shock broke him. Wait, I'll wait until he comes to. That's all I can do. It'll take a few hours, but I want someone to be there when he wakes up. That's how to wake him up. You have an idea how to wake up Sleeping Beauty? I would like to talk to him. Before he gave up his life as a pro, he tested stimulants on himself. It kind of worked, but not for long enough to continue his career. So you probably don't have anything like that. What if you give him something to jog his memory of the good old times? He and Pastinaster used to play a lot of Happy Hunting Grounds, but you didn't hear that from me. You mentioned Pastinator's granddaughter. She might know more about what happened. Nice of you to care. I was hoping to find her here. She often hangs around with sleeps. But she's nowhere to be found. If you see her, tell her to come by. I'll send you the surveillance footage so you know what she looks like. There. What holograms in bars were for displaying games and such. Wouldn't it be easy to sense Killamore? As usual, the walktail didn't wake him, so I found him via the cameras and projected myself into his face, but he didn't even flinch. Back in was easy. These holograms are an age system from the now gone strip club. He used to play animations as strippers on these tables. At first I went to the wrong table. I scared a guy so badly he spat all over himself. It was hilarious. Want me to hop to another table and show you? Hold off for now. Take a look around and let you know. No problem, handsome. You have to talk to people in the review. Okay, fine. Of course, so in your case, it's going to be a virtual drink, right? Yes, it will, just like yours. I won't let you leave this table, else you'll wander off again. So you would imagine a drink. We used to play games of imagination, role-playing. I play with you and imagine a sizable glass in front of me. God, it's so nice to be in the company of an intelligent boy. Spent time gazing in each other's eyes. It felt like a blissful eternity. I blinked as if I were waking up from a dream and remembered why I was there. I shook myself and looked at him apologetically. He understood, bowed, smiled and walked away. I'm sure he didn't take his eyes off me until the smoke enveloped me. You don't know you beat it, dance? The author of Iron John wrote that men should know how to dance or like to dance. I had no idea whether I was doing it right, but it felt good. Hey Ali. What you up to, buddy? The problem? There is. The downstairs of the bar belongs to us. Knock the fucker down. nobody junkie. Sir. Bar fight, not a single one in harvest time, but a moment in Relium. There you go. Someone's looking at me from behind artificial smoke, hopefully nodding. Robert Red. Working hard then, huh? I'm headed with you shitheads. Hands up and put your beers where I can see them. I'll fucking serve you now, bastards. Is that fucked up Robert again? Still smarter than you, sleeves. What the fuck are you looking at, you piece of junk? Beat it. Are you threatening me, shitface? Threat, private? Well, attack is the best defense. Let's ram the fucker down. Alright, back to your tables. Back to the dance floor. The show is over. You had one of our guys yet? You're crossing yet another line. Medibot will fix him in no time. If you want to sell in the bar, then control your people can. Man sat huddled, sipping whiskey with a concerned face. Leave me alone. Look at me weirdly. Speak if you want, but don't expect any answers. Did you know Kenzo? Someone has just run into the bar. Do you see them? Say that he was a man of few words would have been a huge understatement. Proximity apps were a common thing in bars once. They were meant to show what the bar offered. Most bars stopped using such apps because speaking with a bartender was assumed an essential part of the experience. In here, it still works. Rules for couch use. Couches, lockers will close. Good helmets, infusion fluids, and game pills. Please use the toilet to change. List of available models with the pricing followed, all risky but conveniently cheap. Jason prompted me with a list of streams and social media available on the bar's network, and basically with very few choices. They have a generous hearts and leave even more generous tips. These regulars get priority servicing. Baines, Capitals. O'Connor's, huh? 11-bit. Frank Bentley, Frank Noir, Lar, Liam Osborne. Meister, Corintine, Knox, Glider. Basic glass to our patrons. To drink but don't feel like speaking to the bartender, nobody should have to speak to that guy. Take care, mechanical arm will soon deliver a beverage of your choice, no fuss. Beer, whiskey, water.
What are you looking at?
Hopefully it will go fun on me after seeing that my pressing the bar can harm them in any way. Ken in front of his team looking into the distance with a twinkle in his eye. He never made such faces. Must have been a hollow montage. Broken frame revealed the insides of the poster. I knew that system. They stopped using it because any teenager could modify it. There are plenty of pictures of Ken online, but it felt nice to have one more. I quietly copied the contents of the ad sheet. One of the sleevers was finishing his beer nearby. He gave me a thumb up.
don't sell information here. I can get you a drink.
When he glanced at me, his digital lenses flickered and settled on a blue color. Do you drink tea? How do you know my favorite type of poison? Do I have it written across my forehead? Bartender's intuition. What will it be if I read this time? I'm here for information. I would like to. I don't deal in information. I have something to quench you first. Game pills and there are couches upstairs. You want it? We have it. Did you know Kenzo? Everybody did. He learned how to play here as a kid because he didn't have a couch at home. He was nice to everyone but destroyed them in game. No wonder he asked himself. He had been different ever since he returned. Quiet, serious, hardly talked to anybody except that weirdo hallucinator. He was annoying, he kept pissing everyone off, so eventually someone got him. That's that. He couldn't control himself. He would yell at Tick and the trolls. He could tell he wasn't doing well. You tell me more about Yeti's coming? You've never seen a bar before? Got booze, maybe not top shelf stuff, but the sleeves drink loads and are alive, so it can't be that bad. You like being online? I have couches and game pills. I install them for the trolls, but our guys use them too sometimes. Who are our guys? I should have said locals, the sleep people, or sleeves. The salt of Low City. Thick sleeves, tough guys. Can you notice them? They're the same bunch, a little drunken than the rest, but also more resourceful in life. In blue. Are over here. Trolls prefer Virtualia. Why do they come to the bar? If you use exploits and cheating in games and trolling in general, do you want that to be traced to your address or a public place? They're obnoxious, but they usually stay upstairs. They pay for anonymity. Business is booming. Who else visits this place other than trolls and slaves? Regulars, residents of the surrounding towers, meaning those who can't afford the clubs above. I nodded. The look of the clientele around me confirmed his words. You talk too much and drink too little. Someone just ran into the bar. Did you see them? Of course, let me just rat on one of my regulars. Want to know how I evade taxes too? You evade taxes? Don't do that the same day you began to enjoy fucking ghosts. Now you know the date. Ask me more. What a guy. Get a whiskey. Clicked whiskey, the screen was so slimy my finger might have slipped. I'm not sure which option I actually chose. People at the bar nodded approvingly. The faces were solemn, their sleeves bore signs of numerous repairs. He came to me and extended a glass in one jerky movement. The second arm, he aimed, barely. He spilled alcohol all over my trousers. Someone even got into the glass. Not much though. Fire! As you serve, shithead. It's time to return to my investigation. I heard what you were asking around about, but I don't know anything. I'm sorry. Harvest time mad, experience the Wild West with its wildlife, plants, and air. Return to nature, scavenge, shoot, and farm. It's free. Found a post of Ken copy from the previous project and lobby into the frame. I hope that would make people remember him for at least another day. Muscled guy with the metal sleeve buckle saw me do it and nodded with a serious face.
You wouldn't dare do anything in front of witnesses. Corporations always work in secret.
Tell me when I got close. You wouldn't dare do anything in front of witnesses. Corporations aren't that brazen. I'm not from a corporation. I'm a Gamedec. It can be a story for a spy, but I keep constant watch over my surroundings. I know you've been asking about me. Really kept constant watch over his surroundings. It was worth talking to him. I won't power your AI with my brain. I have a half and disruption software on my walk-tel. You can't snatch my brain, corporate scum. If I want to hurt you, I would do so. Nobody would care. Look around you. I only want to talk, okay? The group seated at the bar presumably throws twisted their mouths into grimaces and of disappointment. That's what all you corporate pigs say. I exposed the operation in this place. Sent you after me, which means I'm on the right track. I need to find something to help him think straight or force him to cooperate. I left him alone. Also showed a newest brain fix model, uploaded Plex, and experienced an upgraded reality. That was on point. I looked around. But, I know that you would prefer a different form of existence, my friend, but no point wasting breath. This Reese was sitting at a nearby table. One and noticed a new poster and both raised their fists in solidarity. Wasn't the prettiest graffiti in the world, but included an interesting question. How do you enhance your psychedelic trip? There was a code with a media file download. Euphoria, excitement, ecstasy, vision. Select your brain based on your preference and mood. Plexus are safe and leave no hangover. I'm being warned that the Plexus offer was safe as long as the machine underwent regular maintenance. This box looks to have been battered and hacked multiple times and certainly not serviced. Although, I could have been wrong. Sounds like something we shouldn't do.
What are you staring at? Never seen a woman with wrinkles?
The crease on her face indicated the mocking smile she bestowed upon me was her normal grimace. Up in Low City, seen it all, even warts. But yeah, seeing a youngish woman not hide her wrinkles is surprising. Sometimes I approach girls and imply we're the same age. The looks on their faces, priceless. Let's get to it. What do you want and how much? That's about tick. Are you with the ticks, guys? He scoffed. He's with my guys, more like. It took over temporarily cause I'm playing less often. But let's get to the point. What are you here? You should buy something. I can get you to any state of consciousness. Let me guess, forgetfulness or trust. That's all I need, information. What, are you afraid of drugs? She smiled irreverently. Drugs are bad, okay? Think what you're selling is harmful. Escaping into different states of consciousness doesn't solve any problems. Wow, what a brave stand. Say it out loud in front of a group of sleeves and see how they react. Anyway, the locals don't talk about drugs that way, and they don't ask for info. You're a spy. A spy, right? I'm a Gamedec. Gamedec's a very convenient cover-up. Lets you ask questions without raising suspicion. I was joking about selling. I only possess drugs for personal use. Here, talking about friendship, a stimulant that should help in your investigation. It also stabilizes your mood and gives a bit of cheerful motivation. Have a nice day, officer. She forced a pill into my hand and turned to another client. People tripped over his legs, but reality in general didn't seem to bother him. Do you know Kenzo? Well, did you notice anything suspicious or unusual recently? All the time, dude. Did you see a person with a red hood running into the bar? Well... Please, I'll fucking shoot you and no judge will convict me. On his massive arm at me. It was tipped with a barrel or a soda siphon. I wasn't sure. Are you the one that's shitting all over the toilet? Admit it, shithead. Welcome to Get It's Coming, the best joint in the gas tower. Who are you, creature? Put my hands up. I'm not carrying any weapons. My name is Jim. I'm a Gamedec. His red eyes dimmed for a moment. He must have been searching the web. You really bloody are. What would you like, kind sir? A beer? Maybe something stronger? Who are you anyway? Judging by your physique, bartending wasn't your first job, was it? God forbid, I'm a combat robot. Unit YT fucking C at your service. The Admiral named me Rick. That's what I want you to call me. I had my battle modules ripped off and replaced with dispensers 2 years ago. Gotta say, all these shitheads piss me off. What do you do here, soldier? Tend to the bar? Admiral Jet ordered me to pour drinks, but that's only my cover. My real job is surveillance and Admiral's protection. He's not aware, it's a secret mission. I love the Admiral. How about you? Do you love him? You must love him. Everyone does. I, for example, completely adore him. I'm looking for someone who ran into the bar a moment ago. Our client's wishes are our command. Let me check our footage. There you are, fucker. Incident number 203, playing. God damn it, data removed. Really sorry, kind sir, but some shithead has just deleted this material. What? Who deleted it? I'm tracing the pic right now. Here, the command was sent from the bar system. No data on the shithead though. User couldn't have access to my memory. Fucking treason. What can you tell me about your commander? Robot speakers played sounds of shooting mixed with human voices. Rick, is that you? Rick, with you. Watch out, fire from the right. Admiral will always make it, because I will always save him. He's safe with me. Very furious assigned me to some motherfucking commander once, but I came back to Admiral, yet forever. Go order a beer. Produce drive, or don't you pour me a glass of a local brew? Sour beer, best brew north of Vinano. Come right up. So he pulled a glass out of his body and poured a beer with his other arm, spilling it on me, the floor, and one other guy in the process. There you go. The robot handed me a dripping glass. The section window flashed in front of him. The Admiral says only fucks and pricks don't tip. Oh, and shitheads too. Get back to your duty, soldiers. Stay alert.
You're armed, but obviously not used to taking orders. Detective?
Something as scrutinizing look. You behave like someone not used to taking orders. Well equipped, wounded. And someone's dead outside. You a detective? You looked like a troll, but had a kind smile and a soft voice. He skewed an aura of honesty. Gamedec, are you with Tix people? Sometimes, but mostly I'm the HR lady, with a warm image of a corporate AI. People don't like to think a program dictates their careers. Why don't you do me a favor and spike my employees' drink? Amphetamines would be best, but any drug will do. It's that gloomy guy at the bar, Martin Aiden. Warm, practiced smile never left your face. What do you want to do this for, and why? Why? I'm bored because I can. What for? To fill the void. Someone will troll Martin, it's inevitable. Better me than someone else. See, at work I'm a nanny. I listen to complaints, but the AI makes the decisions. Because it sees more and analyzes more quickly, though without understanding. So I utilize my people's skills after hours. It's like a hobby to broaden my horizons. I experiment, observe. Do you believe this would help him? No idea, like I said, I'm expanding my horizons. It's been like this since BWI system recommended total sobriety. God damn, here and now. No brain fix, no entertainment virtual, he just sits there. You can't even talk to him. That's very concerning, but I'm here for a different reason. I'm looking for someone who ran into the bar a moment ago. You think I will just tell you because I'm kind and helpful? How cute. Typically I get paid to talk to people. The AI must have a good reason to recommend sobriety and Relium to your subordinate, don't you think? Yep, he's supposedly addicted to plexus and virtualia. It's a kind of disorder we're about to start normalizing like we did with obesity. I don't know if that's true. It's what the machine said. I think jumping into the imaginary is sometimes therapeutic, and the here and now is overrated. Anyway, now I got the chance to see how a depressed person reacts to stimulants. Where do I get speed? If you want me to spike his drink, give me the means to do so. Oh no, your profession requires to be independently improvised. Get it yourself in this local. That should be easy. Hold on, you could also play him some music from his childhood. It will remind him of his youth. And I'll dig around in his problem. I don't feel like talking to her. So weird. Access point to the bar's media stream and replace handspawn. This is the source of the feed that's being sent to the posters, displays and walktells of the guests, and through it to glasses, being specs or eyelenses. The This machine decides what ads, new pieces, etc. the guest will see, yet install his own overlay on it. Not very sophisticated, but the system itself looked pretty outdated. Probably new. Addicted to brain fix. The article called Brain Fix the laudanum of our towns and discuss stories of people that abused it. Profit shows the sensation channel as the feed's background, a very pleasant swaying. Made me want to upload a Plex from the Brain Fix. Windows system. I bypassed the Jet's overlay. The bar's whole system came alive, displaying the surfer in logo. All bars is to control only two things: paid striptease recordings and a computer to monitor the couches. It's a system aimed at the full discussion and didn't store logs. The history tab was empty, normal. Open registry of users that were in game at that time. Active profiles, again soon. What's a dance? Open all system resources and ran a projecting with some AR tech displaying the images on my glasses. Nobody but me could see it. Container. With a positive remark about sleeves. And like sleeves got cool peeps, they know the Moors and you can count on them. They're the ones that give this place character. Didn't have to wait long for comments to appear. Sleeves seemed to like my post, but trolls started throwing insults. Wasn't he moving to the beat, rather the music seemed to flow from his motions. He must have been using an omnicord. His eyes were shut and lips parted. Do you see? Only see music unless some asshole comes over and annoys me. If you aren't even dancing, alright. What kind of music do you like? Things that stimulate the imagination. Music that stimulates the imagination. That is remarkable. He frowned and started pretending he couldn't hear me. You're a patron at this bar, meaning you can request a song. Just one. I wouldn't be able to stand anymore from an amateur like you. And just so you know, when you're talking to an artist performing their piece, the right response is, I like your music. Press the song for Kill Them All. If you know the game Happy Hunting Grounds, play the main theme loudly. Acknowledge me with a nod before I start dancing to a different beat. And let's see, do we have any more poses by the way? Yes. Just made up one to Ken.
Sit down, young one. Have a drink.
You recognize this music, kid? You know which game it is from? You should teach that art in history. Forbidden art history. Ah! Noticed some sleep sitting nearby were listening in. Came to learn from the legend, there's already been one young man here before you. An esports pro, a bit more handsome than yourself. Said something about a young man before me? I knew about our successful past. Even knew I was once the sheriff of Harvest Town. Did I tell you about this game? I don't think you did. Man wearing a jacket with extended sleeves passed our table and looked at me favorably. He must have liked the way I treated the veteran. When I ended my career, because my brain was getting tired too easily, they thought the old man came to work his feet and stuff. But wham bam, I became the sheriff within an hour. The week they were all scared to do me. I'm really exceptionally quick, you know, but I get tired easily, goddammit. Nowadays kids play games whether they have things to do or not. Even Ramona plays a lot lately and I doubt she knows why. I visited Harvest Time a while ago. High Rock to be specific. I think it has a different sheriff. High Rock? A last asylum. My attention span is too short for other games, but gun dueling doesn't take much time. Did I tell you already? Down there I was still a man, called it a Legends Rest Home, but I was respected. Cared for that town and put punks in their place. And this guy took it from me. I wasn't even that good. He has realized I get weak fast and challenged me when I was barely standing up. I know that he beat me when I was half asleep, but still, something died inside me that day. Something snapped. That's all I ever been my whole life, a player. I hunted, I played matches, I was good at it. I don't know how to be anything else now. You don't know. I don't know what else you could do. Sorry, but you're a legend and nothing is going to change that. It's something, isn't it? We could pop into Paradise Beach and whistle at some babes. What are you saying? That's what a hooded person. Someone ran into the bar not too long ago. Did you see who it was or where they went? Nothing like that happened. Or I might have missed it. I'm sort of embarrassed to admit I might have dozed off a little. This wouldn't ever happen in Harvest Time. I shoot faster than that. Runaway cowboy. You should play with me sometime. I'll show you true reflex, not to be confused with reflux. God damn it. Mention Ramona, could you? She's Pensionator's granddaughter, but we all raised her together, so she's kind of mine too. I taught her how to sneak up on gulls, you know. Taught Ramona how to hunt gulls in Happy Hunting Ground. Steve standing nearby, nudged his friend, pointed at us. They were listening in. Gulls, my dear. Folks that don't know what they want. Virtual castaways, grazers, easy prey, got it? If you never liked beating around the bush and could spot a gull from a mile away, or lure one, we staged a draft for a deputy sheriff in Harvest Time once. I logged out so that it seemed like I didn't know anything about it, and the girl robbed 5 applicants. And they thanked her afterwards. She vanished after Pensionator's stroke. She didn't have the money to buy him a BLB and make him young again. Dog took it pretty hard. I got off the table and was already falling asleep. The corner of my eye, I noticed somebody smiled. When I turned around, all I could see was some people's backs. Okay, so we are... A tick guy, huh?
Virtualia are much more convenient.
Want to scare someone by switching tables? I can do that again. Come back here when the bar system would detect an emotion. Who do you want to prank?
Beat it, troll.
Money transfer window flicked over the table. Slick parted his lips in a smile, collected the cards, and ordered them to shuffle. He looked at me. Get lost, troll. Don't insult us, Slick. We don't know that guy. Player looked me up and down. He dressed like a musker and has time to bug me. At work. Clothes don't match you guys, but the attitude does. Friend, if you don't want me to treat you like a troll, prove you're not one and get rid of these bums. My proposal, I praise the gentleman in the colorful glasses and play you. I win, you'll answer my questions. Looked at me like a smartass who had found himself another schmuck. Great idea, no kidding around though. It's a cash game. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw someone observing us. I was too focused on my opponent to look around. All it took was 3 rounds for him to clean house. I knew he was hacking, but I couldn't prove it. The sleeves observing us had to be having the time of their lives. Heard a conversation, you're looking for answers. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nahum. You want to know the truth? What happened? Sure. Only about that, if you pick the fragments that suit you, you won't find the truth. You need to open yourself to the whole of it. Ask about the truth. Alright then, tell them what is that truth that I need to open myself to. It is hidden, though visible to those who can see. What's important is the path, the attention to here and now to recognize the signs and ciphers of existence. Truth is hidden, but you're the one that sees. Not yet. What matters is that we are all equal in getting to the truth. Have you never seen things that are hard to explain? People who possess knowledge they don't have a right to possess. Errors not predicted by the system. Our leader says that everyone comes across signs. You just need to be able to notice them. Everything can be explained. Sometimes you just don't know enough to do it. Which is exactly why we share information about SIGs and look for answers. Side by side, we walk towards the truth. You cannot seek knowledge. You pay attention to details. We do the same. Join us and let us help you. Right now, I want to figure out what's been going on with Kenzo lately. Can you tell me anything about that? He was very stubborn about getting to the truth. I heard he got very far. Meaning where? This information is available to the clan members. Join us and accept the truth. We will show you Ken's path. Sure, why not? Join the Hunt Clan. Convince me, I want to join you. That's a wise decision, you won't regret it. I think that would be interesting to see, because it feels like they are behind a lot of things. You give me access to your walk-tell and we'll discuss the signs you notice at the joint meeting. You want access to all of my data, the whole feed, visual and sound? This way we'll be able to find the signs you have missed. The most effective way of learning is that based on our own experiences. Okay. Giving me access to my data stream was risky, but I had a chance to quickly find out what the deal was. Do not regret it. If ciphers of existence appear in your surroundings, we'll discuss them so you can fall unconsciously. Wait for a message from one of us. It will come soon. Other than a member of the clan, can you tell me who ran into the bar? I don't know who it was, but I know where to find them. Someone was in a hurry. They ran upstairs where the couches are. Some people on the stairs got upset. I think they were pushed away. Do you see the advantages belonging to the clan now? You can always count on your brothers and sisters. Seemed that the moment I turned around, he started looking for more recruits.
Go away, or I'll start hacking you.
Once again, someone was hitting tables. Can do it again. Come back here before the pointed at people playing cards. The guys are playing cards near the DJ. Over there, see them? They would rudely announce they didn't want to talk to me. Assholes. I'll teach them a lesson. Vanished before I was able to respond.
This is a serious game you're interrupting.
Away from my table trolls, you're telling me who broke into his system. Do it! And then I play the recordings of your games in slow motion with the perspective from your lenses and post it all online. Oh, interesting. But would these recordings show? He gulped. He's telling people who can analyze mistakes on their own. They don't need help. They could do it now while we talk, right? Someone shot at me in the street. They ran inside the bar. They wore a jacket with a red hood. Did you see them? She just bumped into me when on her way in. Cam Grosny. It's funny. I think a piece of an MCC beacon fell from under her coat. That's no. Stop spinning tails and tell me. Alright, I can see the entrance from here. Guys, I must focus on the game. Heard the trolls at the door cuss someone out for bumping into them. Don't think that person was part of their community. Did you know Kenzu? Everyone knew him here. He was a local god. They believed he would make it. You know how many sleeves bet he would win the last game? I don't believe it. This guy is a liar. God, yeah, right. Tell me the truth. Want the truth? Fine. Ken was beating himself up for letting everybody down. He was too embarrassed to talk to us. Tried cheering him up, but he wouldn't listen. He would rather drink. I saw him stagger out of the bar earlier today. Ken committed suicide. Likely, unlikely? Did you know he had problems getting into games as a kid? Changing his skin made him panic. He was a 1 in a million case. If that was true, he wouldn't have gone into esports. Stop making shit up. What am I supposed to say? That I knew him from birth and lately I've had to watch as he isolated himself and hit rock bottom? Yes, Ken committing suicide doesn't sound improbable. How was Ramona angry with Ken? Ramona is with the Han clan. She meditates more and more, or whatever it is they do. She kept urging me to join, but I didn't want to. Ken ridiculed her once for it. I had to separate them because they started fighting. I don't buy it. Tell me what made Ramona mad. The man hung his head. Ramona really is in the clan, but she often complains that they are a bunch of idiots. Believes those truths of theirs, but she but she's irritated by the secrets and prohibitions. She's always been straightforward. When she got mad at her grandpa was playing with Ken, he went off so hard that the whole bar could hear. The table was shaking from her voice. Why do you even ask questions if you don't believe anything? Go talk to someone else. Let me play. Go see, kill him all. Maybe he woke up. It was not so hard I could hear about the bass line generated by the gears. Let's see, where do we have some sleeves? There. Okay, can I talk to them? I'm just gonna refill my coffee cup. I'll be right back. Go, coffee, and I also got some blueberry soup. Please.
Bottoms up, Gamedec.
Really give me these trolls hell. Big ups, man. Do you really know Ken? I did. That's why I'm trying to find out how he died. I need information. Can you help me? Hold up. How can we be sure we can trust you? Trolls don't like you, but that doesn't mean you're one of us. Quit fucking around. He's alright. You can see it in his eyes. You want to check his in or what? It's fine. Chill. Everything will come out in the field test. You want us to treat you like one of our own? Wait till somebody comes in and collect the fee. Agree. Fine. How do I do it? Oh, you damn. You saw Quitter in action. When you came in, he approached you and collected the money. Now you do that to somebody else. Stop, you need to pay to come inside the bar. You need to pay to come inside the bar and ask for the same fee I was asked to pay. Dude, I never paid that much in Low City, no way. Insist. That's a prize nowadays. It's a cultural institution, you know? No way, man. Maybe if we were a few dozen stories higher, but I'm not paying this kind of money down here. I only can ask however much you want. If you don't like it, you're free to leave. Going to drink some booze and I won't let a snot-nosed sucker like you screw me over. Get out of my way. God damn it. Okay, we go for half then. You need to pay to come inside the bar. Ask for half of my fee. Last time I was here, I didn't have to pay. That's the price nowadays. It's a cultural institution, you know? Could at least give this bar a fresh look. Fees. Who would have thought? Open trans window and the man clicked the confirm button. Welcome to Yeti's Coming. Nice going, I knew you were right. What do you want to know? You happen to know what Ken was up to before he died, that is. Didn't come here to socialize. He stayed upstairs, so he was probably using the couches. These contraptions aren't exactly safe. When you're down on one, you can check which game the previous user was playing. Ken used to play it quite often. He must have been spying on someone, otherwise he wouldn't use this junk. What can you tell me about Ramona? Oh, she claims she's still asleep, but she's been hanging around with these weirdos for some time, the Han clan. He got her grandpa word and he started spying on her. Spying online, I mean. When he got out, she yelled at him to stop entering the same game she does. Boy, can she go on a rant. It was quite a performance. Joe says what's on her mind, but takes it well when others do that too. He doesn't like sugarcoating and beating around the bush. Someone ran into the bar not too long ago. Did you see him or her? We did. We always notice our own. So I'm not sure Ramona is still one of us. She didn't even say a word and ran upstairs for the couches out. That's what trolls do.
You're asking a lot of questions.
I saw you take that bribe when you walked in. And Steve's giving me 50% for each hustle. You better pay up. Open the sunshine window and transfer the money. Again, I felt someone watching me closely. If you want to do that more often, feel free, but don't push it. And if someone mentions they know me, don't screw them over. There's a combat robot behind the bar. Granted, he's not armed, but he seems defective. He's delusional, thinks he's on the battlefield. If he wasn't defective, I wouldn't have been able to take him from the unit. He's just junk, a souvenir. Reserve? PMF. Know what that is? Private military force. Crystal dust. I did it for the money. I was young and stupid. Took me some time to understand that it's the same everywhere. Corporations, money, fighting on different levels, but always fighting. Either you accept that or find refugee in binge drinking or playing. Accepted it and came back. I get rich of cowards who can't do the same. You're right, escapism makes sense when you have your shit together. Otherwise it's just an escape that doesn't solve anything. I thought someone was observing me. I looked around, nothing. Confused combat robot around a bunch of drunk people. Aren't you scared he's going to hurt someone? Robots are reliable, even the effective ones. People are more insidious. I looked at the torn material on my arm. Even if he had a gun, Rick would never shoot an unarmed civilian. Want to ask about something else? I need to get upstairs. That's a very special area. People are in game, their bodies on couches, unsupervised, their belongings are by the couches too. I'm not going to bother anyone. I'm Gamedec and conducting an investigation. I have to get in there. I want to talk to someone. Gamedec, huh? Okay. I'll let you up there if you do me a small favor. It will prove to the patrons that you're trustworthy. Get rid of Cam Grosny. Don't hurt her, just remove her from the premises. Why do you want her gone? She sells drugs and gets half of my customers high of them. Not enough? Lately she's been pushing everything. Apparently even some nasty fake L pill. She's a treacherous cheat troll. She competes with Tick for leadership among the trolls. If you remove her, We'll surely be happy. And nobody, almost nobody, will be mad at me because you'll be the one to do it. Usually hangs around the toilets, a fitting place for a scumbag. Just a second, let's blow my nose. Okay, so we're finding out a lot of stuff though.
Make it worth my time.
Old Jet doesn't want you in his bar. I'll show you to the door. This is a joke. He and I have a deal. He gives us anonymous captures and I get the sleeves of what Jet legally can. He didn't say a word when he installed the brain fix years ago and he wants to kick me out. Fine, if it's a war he wants, he'll fucking get it. I don't know what he promised you, but I'll match his offer if you destroy the brain fix. You can get me upstairs? I've done business with Jet long enough to install workarounds in his system. Destroy the brain fix and I get you into hell if you want. Nah. I have 1,000 followers and record everything. How long do you think it will take the police to get here if I share what you're doing? He looked at me with a mixture of ridicule and hatred. You stupid dick. I'm a dick, you ain't stupid, okay? I opened a private window and glanced at the upload state. Got 30 seconds, then the world will find out. Pat my feet, turned around and left. So can't blame that's forbidden, so she must have bribed the toad. He looked like a battered dog. He made the bar a bit of a healthier place. Once I let you go upstairs, I'll keep my word. Want the couch? No, I'm looking for someone. Tell me who. I'll log them out. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not going to log everybody out just because you can't decide. Come back once you know. So, wait on my chance when some guy accidentally pushed him while sitting down. I put the sample from the deal in his drink. The man with reinforced sleeves noticed me doing it and frowned. Yeah. I need to go tell Mr. County I did what she asked.
Tell me everything.
Kieran Stimulants, one of your employees. Damn well, thank you. What you want to know? How did Tick react to Ken? He was mad, of course, but truthfully was elated to have someone pay so much attention to him. Didn't you notice what a narcissist he is? Tick did what he wanted, and Ken took notice of everything. He was already around, following. It was an ideal situation for Herman. I would I would send Tick to therapy, but I would have gone through the detox first. Flush all the plexus, breathe some fresh air. I ran into the bar not too long ago. Did you see who it was? I was focused on analyzing Martin's behavior, but let me think. I heard the door shut. The guest commented on the rushing in the ass. They needed sexiness awareness training. I think you're after a woman. Do you know about Kenzo? German, volatile, with terrible planning skills. He would make a great nurse or kindergarten teacher after training. He's the reason why Tick and I are here and not in Virtualia. Did you see most of the trolls sitting in reading? He had been over it lately, and now it's unfortunate. Although the problem is gone, I don't know if Tick will get his entourage back. Nothing more I need from her. Okay. So it seems like it was Ramona then. That's what it comes down to. I think he was spying on the Han clan. I mean, both Tick and Ramona seem to have, like, you know, a reason to kill him. But it feels like it was Tick who had a reason to have done it. What else? I just wonder. I'm trying to figure out this Tick or. Who had the motive to kill him? That was Tick. But the one who shot us, though, seems not to be in tick, though, but was it? So I'm just wondering. But it feels like it was Ramona that shot us, though. But let's go with this. We go with, since it's ticked there. Go with tick. A question though. Yeah, he was spying on the Han clan. What should we? Go with the Han clan. Because he was talking about the tree also and stuff, so. See if there's anything more. We can go up now. Yes, I have to pick one. Okay, we're saying tick them. I need to talk to Tick. Herman, huh? Fine, people do various things up there, not only play. They're often distracted. You know how gamers are. I heard him tapping under the bar. So I cut off his access to the bar system one by one. He won't have a clue. That will let you talk to him freely.
Don't come any closer. I'll kill him if you do.
The stench of burning synthetic filled air. The user of the outermost couch was convulsing. Mona was hunched over, typing nervously on her walk tail attached to the couch's panel. Come in closer, burn all the couches and kill the place, understand? Her hands were shaking, eyes jittering. I don't want to find out what would happen if things got even more out of control. So it wasn't really her then. It was her then. I had to keep her distracted until outrangers arrived. Yeah, she has no choice. Draw attention to yourself. You're outranged outside. Without my help, you won't walk out of here in one piece. You're honest. I appreciate that. Remember me from Twisted and Perverted. I played as Ramon. I asked you to bring Grandpa over to me, but you preferred to shoot him, which was ridiculous, especially in that game. He glanced at the couches again, clutching the walk-tail. You don't know enough to help me. Tied something on her walk-tail. I encountered a nauseating stench of a sweaty, unwashed body as soon as the couches and suits began to overheat. Put her hand over her mouth to try and stop herself from vomiting. Focused on what I knew about Ramona and the recent events that the Yeti is coming. That work, really? Restrain her? Talk about the Han clan. Well, Ramona in the Han clan. I know you're part of the Han clan. The sleeves don't one they are a cult, and Maya said the sleeves don't accept her anymore. You were so engaged in the clan life you abandoned the sleeves. You know they no longer see you as one of their own, right? She lowered her gaze. Yes, okay, so we're going. First I thought it was just a guild you could make money in, maybe a bit more than others. Start trusting them. It's the first organization that treated people so... Well, treat me well. Asked how I felt, what I thought. Okay, we have to keep her on this side, I think, because if she hits anger, then I think we are screwed. He looked sorrowfully at the people on the couch. Then she frowned and focused on the walk-tail. The bodies of two gamers started contorting and convulsing. Their helmets were probably bombarding their brains with dense simulation waves. The hacked suits probably played part too. I wasn't sure. She looked at the couch with a mixture of horror and determination. Look what events on the walkway. Look what the shot she fired at you. You shot me in front of the bar and hid here. So you saw her. You had to know I would find you. There were witnesses. She shuddered. I panicked, okay? I fucking panicked. screamed you were on to me. The master gave me a gun. Sorry, I see you were hurt, but at least nothing, not seriously, right? I'm just trapped. This conversation is pointless. With stiff fingers, she tapped on her walkie-talkie. As to catch the combusting spark, I had no clue what caused the explosion. In panic, the girl ran downstairs, and within a few leaps, it was at the door. Stood among the corpses, paralyzed, and knew I needed to leave before the greenies came. Ah! I couldn't move. These people died horribly. Unnecessary deaths right in front of me. Why? Through the apartment. Okay.